Ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon Legends ZA has finally gotten its brand new trailer, and oh my lord, man, the internet is in a uproar in a good way. Obviously, the game looks amazing. We have some returning characters like AZ and his Floette. We got some new characters like our rival. Lumiosity looks great. Dog, the graphics look amazing. I don't know, bro. Pokemon Legends ZA looks amazing, but there is 100% one issue that I see a lot of people talking about when it comes to these games so far, and that is the starter selection. Now, if you don't know, Totodile, Tepig, and Chikorita are the starters for the game, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I've seen a lot of people basically just say screw Tepig and Chikorita. Totodile is the one they're gonna be going for, and that's just who they're sticking by, and that's perfectly fine to me. But just like the starter Pokemon in Legends Arceus, it makes sense that these Pokemon are either going to be receiving a brand new alternative evolution or a brand new Mega Evolution as well. Now, somebody brought this up and they basically said that if you think about it, we might actually be getting two sets of starters, because in the original X and Y games, we actually got the starter Pokemon that our friends gave us, and then the starter Pokemon Professor Sycamore gave us, and then we have our Kanto. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. So maybe there might be a second set of starter Pokemon that aren't those guys, and the ones that we got here are the ones that are receiving the alternate forms, and the other ones are receiving the megas, or vice versa. You never know. Now, I understand why people are like, oh my god, but to be honest with you, it's been years, decades even, since Chikorita has even received love, and for the longest time we've all pretty much just said, hey, just give Meganium, Fairy, Grass, and we're fine. And they've basically ignored all of that, and so now we're in a timeline where Chikorita can finally shine and receive some love after so long. So hopefully it could be good. Like, there's competitive movesets for Meganium, but like, let's be honest, that mon is not good, bruh. And who knows, maybe with the right ability, maybe Grass Fairy can have a chance to shine again like it does in other Pokemon. Or plot twist, maybe it's not Grass Fairy because that's too obvious and too cliche, and it's some random obscure typing like Grass Dragon. I don't know. Seeing as Meganium is based off of a dinosaur, I don't see why it would not be, you know? Now, Tepig is an interesting case because for the most part, Emboar is not necessarily bad. It's just very, very ugly and slow in some parts. Like, firefighting is a really good typing, and to be honest with you, there's not really much else you can do with that typing outside of just like, you know, making it faster. Hence why Infernape and Blaziken are just better firefighting Pokemon. But we've seen some fake mon of Emboar where it's fire ground, it's fire rock, and maybe that's too cliche. I'm not really sure, but I don't know what other typing would work for him. If you can think of anything, let me know in the comment section below. I don't know, to be honest with you. Like, even if you gave it a Mega Evolution, what would its typing be? What would its ability be? Maybe we can give it Guts? I don't know, and then just give it a, but then that wouldn't make sense, because how would you, I don't know. See, that's kind of weird. Maybe Mold Breaker, maybe, I don't know, Moxie for him. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there in the ether. And last but not least, Totodile, who actually is the fan favorite, obviously, of the three that are here. And I mean, honestly, can you blame anybody? Because Feraligatr is arguably the best Pokemon out of the three here already. And so it being able to receive either a Mega Evolution or a brand new alternative evolution just kind of like makes sense, and it makes it better. I've seen people do the whole water dragon, I've seen water ice, I've seen water fighting, I've seen a whole bunch of things. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys would put. I think water poison is a really, really good idea for him. It's just a random curveball that I think sounds good, because I don't know, maybe water dragon is just too stereotypical for me, and I've seen so many like fake mon and like fan games use it, and not to say it's a bad typing, but like, I don't know, it's too cliche for me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm tripping, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think that like water dragon is hella cliche. I think water ice, you could probably get away with it. It might be water electric, you never know, seeing as we are in a development or redevelopment of Lumiosity, so you never know like what might happen in that case, since we aren't leaving the city, which is, again, is kind of a weird thing. I'm gonna get to that in another video for sure, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm very excited to see what happens here. I think a Mega Emboar or maybe like a Mega Meganium. I've been asking for those Pokemon to get Mega Evolutions for the longest time, and I think that we can finally have that conversation where like, okay, cool. Unfortunately, it sucks though, because I don't think Meganium is going to be on the good receiving end. I think that it's already like a losing Pokemon as is when it comes to starter selection and fan favorites. I mean, I like Meganium, I like Chikorita. I think that they're both that's a really good evolution line, but I'm also aware how ass the Pokemon is really, so it makes sense. But damn, right? We got Fire Ghost for Typhlosion, potentially Water Fighting, Water Dragon, Water Ice, Water Electric for Alligator, and then that leaves Meganium. And Meganium, as cliche as it is, I can only see Grass Fairy. You never know what could possibly happen for sure, but I don't know. I just also never seen no like ROM hacks or fan games be able to like use Meganium outside of a couple ones like Vanguard or whatever. Like, I don't really know what else to give it besides the fairy typing, and the fairy typing is still really powerful, especially with mons that can Mega Evolve and or Terrasilize in this game. That's if Terrasilize, well, no, that's the Terrasalization is in this game. My fault, I'm so sorry. But like, you never know, like we might be able to get access to a whole bunch of Pokemon moves because of the fact that Meganium is able to Terrasilize and be a little bit chunkier on the side, and maybe that might help it be better. I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing to do, but then it's like, damn, Tepig too. So I think what low-key this whole starter trio lets me know that the next remakes or the next Legends game might be a Johto game. I don't know. I just don't understand why they would double repeat the Johto region. I don't get what the purpose beyond that is. I don't understand why they would do that. I saw so many people basically shit on the fact that like there's 2 Johto Pokemon and a random Unova Pokemon, which is interesting because if you look at it, that might be an indicator of what the next games are looking like. Like, you know, we already have a Generation 1 remake on the Switch. Maybe we have a Generation 2 remake on the Switch 2. Is it a Legends game? We don't know. Is it a... I don't know. But I do think that Snivy will be the next starter Pokemon in the next Legends game. That might be a good idea. It might be a good little, thing to put in your head for a little bit. I don't see why not. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why not. But I do understand people's complaints, especially because maybe we expected a pattern when there wasn't a pattern to begin with. Because imagine this, right? In Legends Arceus, we have Pokemon from 3 different generations and 3 different Pokemon altogether. In this game, we have Pokemon from 2 generations, and one of which still has yet to receive a remake, and the other 2 haven't gotten a new form at all, but their fire companion just got a brand new evolution, which lets me know either they're gonna get something, whether it be a Mega Evolution or an alternate form or something like that, an alternate evolution or whatever, and we're gonna sit here and just kind of just eat it up. But then it might be telling us, hey, Legends Black and White, Legends Johto is coming, and those are the next games they were like giving us. Because you remember a long time ago, there was the books from the Legends Arceus trailer that people like really focused on, and those Legends tales are tales to like be told to people or whatever. So it makes sense. Oh, hey, here's Pokemon Legends Arceus. It's a past game. Here's Pokemon Legends ZA. It's a future game. They've been doing a whole bunch of like past and future things with Scarlet and Violet as well. It would make sense that we go back into the past maybe and talk about the war between the brothers. I know a lot of people were talking about the war of Kalos, but maybe with AZ being a good guy, we might be able to have more access to what happened back then, and he will be the guy to like basically lead us into these brand new evolutions from the past maybe, and that's how we get these different evolution types or whatever. And I don't know, maybe I'm just overthinking it, maybe I'm tripping, I'm not really sure. But let me know in the comment section below how you guys like the starter trio. Man, dude, I'm excited for him. I think I'm going to be choosing Tepig. I understand the idea of like, oh hey, when I choose Totodile, I just think there are better water Pokemon than Tepig. Feraligatr unfortunately has gotten power crept, and unless we get the final evolutions early, I kind of would like to just have my my regular fire type, since fire types are already scarce as is in Pokemon games, and just find a better water type in general. That's pretty much it. That's it for me though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and a comment. Subscribe for some more Pokemon Legends content. And I will talk to y'all in the next one. Bye. I love you guys.